Hey guys, naMehTnoJ here for now who is better, so let's get to it, right? One, it's Spirit Reaper versus Marshmallon. Alright, first I'll explain what they do and what their properties are. Marshmallon, light attribute, level 3, 300 attack, 500 defense. Now, he says here, the controller of a monster that attacks this face down card takes 1000 damage after damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Damage calculation is applied normally, so if you have this in attack mode, you're still going to take damage, but you will still live by the battle unless otherwise. Spirit Reaper, dark attribute, level 3, 300 attack, 200 defense. He says, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. Destroy this card when it is targeted by the effect of a spell, trap, or effect monster. If this card successfully attacks directly, your opponent randomly discards one card. So that's pretty nice. You get a plus, so actually it's almost like a 2+2, but it's only really +1. One is the damage you give to your opponent, and they lose a card from their hand, saying if they have a card in the hand to lose. While Marshmallon just does the damage when he's attacked face down. Now both of them are pretty good because they cannot be destroyed by battle, so that's a good part. But the problem is with Spirit Reaper, you target him, he blows up. Marshmallon, not so, because he's squishy and pokey and whatever. Anyways, what can get these cards out faster or get them to your hand faster? One would be Shining Angel. Searches out light monsters, 1500 attack or less, so you get Marshmallon out. Although you lose his damage effect, you still at least get him out and protect you. Mystic Tomato, pretty much same thing, only for darks. And in this case, you don't lose out on anything, but you still are weak to stuff that destroys him when it's target to him. And Sangan, which is funny because it actually searches out the other 4 monsters here. But Sangan can search any of these 2 out, which makes him more of a neutral monster, which is kind of the point here. Next is stuff that destroys him. We have Fissure, Smashing Ground, even though it's kind of dumb to use it on these guys, but if you have to, I can see why. And Regeki Break, basic monster move. Of course, Torrential Tribute and all that other stuff if your opponent flips these or summons these, but I mean, these are just a little bit more basic. So, and then I'll explain why Spirit Reaper is not always the best. One, if your opponent runs Econ, bad thing. It's a nightmare to you. Reason why? They activate this to change the battle position. The problem is that since it targets, he blows himself up. Just boom! Destroyed. And that's not good for you. So Marshmallon will just change the position and he'll live. So kinda bad. Snipe Hunter, another great example. You can even miss his effect where it says roll a die, discard a card, roll a die and destroy the card you selected. You can even miss that. You can get a 6 or a 1 and he will still be destroyed because he's targeted by the effect of a monster. Effect monster. So Marshmallon, you have to actually get that 2, 3, 4, 5 to roll, otherwise Marshmallon will live. So otherwise Spirit Reaper blows up regardless. Another card is Creature Swap and Brain Control. Really, the problem is here is you can use it as a tool also to summon Spirit Reaper and play this, take it to your opponent's monster, and when this resolves, he destroys himself because it targets him, but the swap will still work. So, and Brain Control, same thing. You target him, he'll destroy himself, but only in this case, if you're trying to take the Spirit Reaper. Marshmallon, you get away with it because obviously he's not destroyed by stuff that targets him. And also, generic equip cards, because you can equip them to your opponent's monsters if you really wanted to, and you can, apply the effects if you want to. Another good card actually to use would be Megamorph, because you can abuse that. But Mistbody, an example is you target him, he doesn't need the effect of this. He still destroys himself because he's targeted by a spell card, or trap, or monster, but in this case it's a spell, so he destroys and nukes himself. Marshmallon will just lives. So, once again, another reason why Spirit Reaper is not quite the best. Also, actually, one of the few good cards actually can get by these cards or destroy them, or get them off the field, is DD Warrior Lady, because even if the monster lives through battle, you can still activate her effect to remove them from the game, which is really great. and it actually removes Spirit Reaper before it destroys them. So go figure. But this is still another great example of a card that, or whiteys are good because they have to make your opponent waste their resources just trying to get, you know, one card off the field. So it's pretty nice. Reason why Marshmallon is also a little bit better than Spirit Reaper is that you can use Honest. Surprise! Not really. But cool thing is you can switch him to attack and then, you know, wait for him to attack or you attack, so whatever, which way you'd rather have it. And also, I'll tell you guys one quick thing. If you think you're going to be smart and sight in a mirror card, a imprisoning mirror card, don't think it's going to work because it's a constant effect of these. It's a continuous, which means it does not activate. And these need cards that activate. So the only part that would activate is his discard effect and his burn effect. So, but if I'm right, since it's during the battle and how it works, you will most likely miss, or these will most likely miss the time to stop them. But anyways, if they're in a defense mode or whatever, they're not going to be destroyed by they're not going to be negated by these cards. So just remember that. So that's pretty much it, guys. If I were to choose, I would honestly actually have to say Marshmallon. 1000 burn, that's pretty good, especially when it almost comes pretty much practically free. You know, you just set this, point attacks into it, you burn them for 1000. So it's my thought. But you know, guys, you have to make your votes, and this is end of Matter Who is Better. And until next time, peace out.